Forget grinders, forget sandpaper, and forget chemicals. This isn't just a tool, it's a magic wand that deletes rust with a single swipe.
Wow!
Look at this. High-tech laser cleaning is changing everything. One pass with the beam and the metal is back to a factory shine perfect, neat, and literally glowing. It's a non-contact process that vaporizes rust and paint without touching the metal beneath.
Bom gitti. Kaç altından kaç!
Welcome to the next level of Magic Gear. In China, young innovators are ditching traditional billboards and taking the advertising industry into the clouds. This is LED mesh technology, a flexible, ultra-lightweight web of lights designed to be carried by a swarm of drones. Controlled by a central brain, the drones fly in perfect synchronization, turning the night sky into a living, glowing 4,000 screen. Whether it's a giant 3D animation for a new video game, a massive QR code, or even a sky-high marriage proposal, the sky has become the ultimate storytelling canvas. Is this the future of entertainment, or is our sky becoming too crowded with ads? Tell us what you think in the comments. Most valves fit in the palm of your hand. This one weighs 26 tons, and if the alignment is off by even a millimeter,
Wow!
the entire machine is useless. This is the DN1600, a full-bore welded ball valve designed for extreme industrial pressure. The heart of this beast is a massive iron ball, precision crafted in 3 distinct segments: the bottom, the middle, and the top. Next comes the most critical step, aligning the middle housing. This must be perfectly centered to support the ball's central axis. Finally, the top segment is lowered into place. Watch the precision as it's welded into a single, leak-proof powerhouse. It looks like he's just watering a wall, but look closer. Hidden behind that stream of water is a rope that can slice through solid concrete and steel faster than a chainsaw. This is the electric diamond wire saw. At first glance, you see 2 ropes connected to a motor, but these aren't ordinary strings. They are embedded with thousands of industrial diamond particles, the hardest material on Earth. As the motor spins the wire at high speeds, the diamonds grind through anything in their path. But there's a catch. The friction is so intense it would melt the wire in seconds. That's why the worker must constantly spray water. It's not just to keep the dust down, it's a critical cooling system to prevent the diamonds from burning up. Forget everything you know about digging. This isn't an excavator, it's a giant earth saw that cuts through solid rock 5 times faster than any traditional machine. Welcome to the world of the giant chain trencher. With a chain spinning at 1,500 revolutions per minute, this beast can process over 100 tons of earth and stone every single hour. In just 60 seconds, it can adjust its cutting width to over 80 centimeters and dive to depths of 5 meters. But it's not just about brute force. It's about Magic Gear precision. Using advanced laser navigation, the operator can preset the exact depth and width. With one button operation, the machine follows a perfect line, ensuring the trench is flawless for fiber optics or oil pipelines. These roads are too narrow for a truck, and the budget is too small for a crane. But for these villagers, that's not a problem, it's an engineering challenge. The task? Delivering massive street light poles through a village where the roads are barely wider than a person. A traditional flatbed truck would get stuck in seconds. This push delivery is a rare sight. It requires perfect synchronization. The backhoe provides the power, while the DIY wheel navigates the tight corners. It's a low-tech, high-intelligence solution that fits the space perfectly and costs almost nothing. In the narrowest alleys of rural China, traditional cranes are useless.
Wow!
But these local masterminds didn't buy a smaller crane, they engineered a monster from a scrap tricycle. It's been transformed. By reinforcing the steel spine and mounting a hydraulic rotating platform, these DIY geniuses created a machine that defies its size. The real magic is in the stability. They've added 4 heavy-duty hydraulic outriggers that anchor the vehicle to the earth. Combined with precision-calculated counterweights, this 3-wheeler can now lift up to 5 tons, the weight of 3 full-sized SUVs, without tipping an inch. But with the right magic gear and 100 tons of pressure, you can stretch solid metal like it's made of rubber. Today we're looking at the incredible world of cold forging. We start with a solid round metal piece, but instead of reaching for a torch, we use a specialized hydraulic press equipped with a precision cone-shaped enlarging tool. As the press descends, the cone is forced into the center. The physics here is mind-blowing. The pressure forces the metal atoms to slide past each other, expanding the piece outward. This isn't just making a hole bigger, it's a complete structural transformation. If you're still carrying sandbags by hand, you're stuck in the past. This excavator operator just showed the world how to finish a day's work in 10 minutes. On a busy construction site, time is literally money. Usually, an excavator is for digging, but this operator saw it as a massive mechanical hand. Instead of moving dirt, they've stacked nearly 300 sandbags into a single bucket. It's safer, it's faster, and it's way more efficient. It starts as ordinary mud, but after 1,000 tons of pressure and 1,000 degrees of heat, it turns into a stone as strong and shiny as a jewel. It begins with premium clay, crushed and screened to perfection to ensure total uniformity. This isn't just dirt, it's an engineered material designed for maximum plasticity. For standard tiles, the process is a masterclass in efficiency. Massive hydraulic presses slam into the clay, molding perfect shapes in seconds. But the magic happens during the glazing process. A liquid mix of mineral powders is applied, which under the extreme 1000-degree heat of the kiln melts into a smooth, colorful, and indestructible glass surface. But machines can't do everything. For the complex tile heads and decorative roof ridges, human masters must step in. They hand-fill intricate molds and manually trim the excess clay, ensuring that the final product is as much a work of art as it is a feat of engineering. In the rice fields of Cambodia, the ground isn't just wet, it's a mechanical death trap. Massive, multi-ton harvesters are constantly getting swallowed by the swamp, and once they're stuck, getting them out is a nightmare. Enter the Swamp Scout. This DIY tracked vehicle is the ultimate Magic Gear invention. It's been stripped of every unnecessary part to keep it ultra lightweight. Its mission? To act as a sacrificial scout. It drives ahead of the heavy harvester, testing the terrain and finding the hidden pits before the big machines fall in. But it's more than just a pathfinder. Once the path is clear, this crawler handles the heavy lifting, transporting the harvested rice across terrain where no truck could survive. Most truck drivers spend hours climbing inside dark trailers to move heavy pallets. But this truck? It unloads itself while the driver watches. This isn't a magic trick, it's high-level material science. The tool is an ordinary-looking comb, but every tooth is tipped with a tiny nail. And that brown liquid? It's a specialized polymer designed to turn into fiber the moment it's stretched. As the comb is pulled upward, the liquid clings to the nails, stretching out into delicate strands of silk. With every motion, the operator draws out more fiber, layering them together to create a bundle that looks and feels exactly like natural hair. It's the process of transforming a liquid pool into a solid, realistic mass right before your eyes. This isn't just drilling, it's surgery on a masterpiece. A client wanted more than just a statue, they wanted a beast that breathes. To make this dragon spit water, we have to perform the most dangerous task in stonework, coring a perfect passage from the tail, through the neck, and out the center of the mouth. To protect the stone from the intense friction heat of the diamond bit, we must constantly flood the core with water. This keeps the stone cool and prevents the structural stress that would shatter the dragon's head instantly. Once the passage is clear, we install a high-pressure pump system hidden within the base.